Question: where are all of the Trump supporters being up in arms over their Second Amendment rights? There seems to be a lot of silence coming from the very same people who have been telling us for the past 50 years that every Democrat that comes down the pipeline is coming for their guns. That every Democrat that comes down the pipeline, from Clinton to Obama to Biden to you name them, Hillary, Kamala Harris, they're all coming for your guns. None of them care about the Second Amendment. None of them care about your right as a constitutionally protected gun owner, and they're just going to come take your guns. Why are you guys silent today? This is what I'm talking about.
Out within 24 hours, the majority of them. So what we want to do is let law enforcement come in and take the guns.
Good.
They're a danger to themselves.
Which you can't
or
do
others.
right now.
Well, they're because without being adjudicated. So because they're a danger to themselves.
You want them to take the guns and not,
when they are
not
committed.
go through 6 months of legal trials and everything.
Exactly.
In the position
Or
of that
might
individual.
take the firearms first and then go to court, because that's another system. Because a lot of times, by the time you go to court, it takes so long to go to court to get the due process procedures. I like taking the guns early, like in this crazy man's case that just took place in Florida. He had a lot of firearms. They saw everything. To go to court would have taken a long time. So you could do exactly what you're saying, but take the guns first, go through due process second.
So the second video is obviously of Trump talking about taking people's guns without due process from his first administration. The first clip is of Trump speaking with Pam Bondi, who is his new pick for Attorney General. I say new pick because before he even got into office, he's already had his first scandal with his AG pick of Matt Gaetz being embroiled in a drug-fueled sex scandal. But his new pick, his current pick to be Attorney General, Pam Bondi, says that we can't wait for the due process to play out. We need to be able to have local law enforcement go in and take guns away from people who might be a danger. Now, those are what we refer to as red flag laws, something that some Democrats, a lot of Democrats, support, right? If somebody is deemed to be, on the surface, maybe a little too crazy to be able to own guns, let's disarm them until we can figure out whether or not they can own guns. Something MAGA always complains about, something MAGA always screams about. But here is his pick to be Attorney General saying that very thing. So MAGA, once again, where is your outrage? Where is your righteous indignation? Where is your pearl clutching when this happens? His AG pick says, if we think that you're crazy, we're just going to come take your guns and we'll deal with that due process later. And then who gets to determine you're crazy? Is it your local law enforcement? Is it your county law enforcement? Is it your state law enforcement? Or is it the federal government? Does Pam Bondi get to determine whether or not you're crazy enough to own a gun before a judge does?